1,000 years. That is the amount of time that has passed after the second Death Star was destroyed by the rebels. Since then, new factions have rose and fell, including the New Republic and New Sith Empire. Battles still happen across the galaxy, and the New Order of Jedi work together with pirate factions and police across the galaxy to stop the pirates and other forces in their heinous acts. In a universe far, far away, however, the number of evil is about to be upped by 1. It is all-out war between the Daleks and the Cybermen, two armies clashing for the greater victory, the dominance of most evil.
Destroy them! Destroy them all! The Daleks are not the masters of the universe!
Exterminate all Cybermen! Cybermen are inferior! Exterminate! Annihilate! Exterminate! 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 Exterminate!
Destroy! Destroy!
An explosion then rocks the building and a voice is heard, echoing through the whole area. We aren't fighting again, are we? Why do we always have to fight? Isn't there anything better to do?
This is a fight between two rivals. We wouldn't expect you to understand that, Doctor. Leave here or prepare to be destroyed.
The Doctor is our greatest enemy. He will be killed by no other less being.
There we go again. Always fighting. An almost electronic thrumming sound then starts up, reaching a high pitch. It then drops down again, then rises to higher than before. A slight shape can be seen materializing, and then the shape forms into a big blue long box, almost like a telephone call booth. Now then, which of you do I get rid of first?
Emergency! Emergency! The Doctor is in the vicinity! Exterminate him and destroy his TARDIS!
The Doctor must not escape. Destroy him on sight.
Now why is it we always switch targets when I show myself? With a flowing red one-piece suit and black trousers, black scruffy hair showing through a bold red top hat and a white scarf, the Doctor carries only his sonic screwdriver and lives by his TARDIS. The Daleks, by comparison, are almost cone-shaped with a chrome sandpaper colouring and are covered with half spheres around the sides. 3 stalks, 1 eye at the top, 1 access plug lower down the left side of the eye, and 1 laser directly in line with the access plug to the right. The Cybermen are exactly what the name described them as, human in form but cybernetic, completely coloured in silver. They are almost as deadly as the Daleks.
Enemies come before any quarrel with rivals.
And we have a quarrel with you, Doctor!
Right, anyone then for a dinner date? He then activates his sonic screwdriver and all the lights turn off. Both Cybermen and Daleks alike start firing in all directions until the lights flicker back on. The Doctor, however, is nowhere to be seen.
No more fighting until the Doctor has been found!
Agreed.
Forward!
All of the Daleks and Cybermen that were fighting head to the nearest doors. The rubble of the building covers the floor, making it difficult for the Dalek to move. One by one, they start to hover above the ground.
You two stay with the TARDIS! There is every possibility the Doctor will try to use it in his plan to triumph over us. We obey!
Where is the Doctor? We have to find him before the Daleks. Doing so will prove ourselves to be the better evil. We are tracking him, leader, but it is weak.
The group of 5 Cybermen walk through corridors littered with rubble. Glass from windows is shattered, but still the Cybermen continue on. They have one objective.
Halt!
We were heading down this way. Move.
I think not. This is where the Daleks will rule. Our capture of the Doctor will be famous among all beings. No one will stand in our way.
Destroy!
Suddenly, 5 lasers reflect off the Daleks' coating, In return, the Daleks fires 5 lasers of its own. 2 seconds later, all 5 Cybermen are gone.
Your mistake.
The Daleks in another section of the building are hot on the Doctor's trail. Heading down a corridor lead them to a computer room with a large abyss in the middle of the floor. A bridge crosses this hole. Occasionally discharges build in the abyss and then disappear. And working on the top of the tower is the Doctor.
Doctor, we have found you!
Ah, yes. You've been here quicker than I expected. But no matter. The Doctor looks down. 20 Daleks are waiting for him. Admitting defeat, he walks towards them. Now then, one question I wanted to ask you is, why did you start fighting with the Cybermen again? I thought you were past that.
They forgot their place. We came here to teach them that we are the dominant evil.
Seriously, there's no reason for a fight. I mean, come on, if you know you are the dominant evil race, there's no reason to call a war over it. But then again, you are the Daleks. That means, well, that explains everything. But do carry on.
The Cybermen are the ones who started it!
Says you.
Says Dalek Zane.
Who's Dalek Zane?
I am...
The Doctor looks up. Hovering down towards him is a new type of Dalek. Not a normal Dalek, are we?
No, I am leader of the infamous Daleks Corporation. I was built based on the blueprints found within an office during Earth's Second World War. Since then, loads more of us have been created.
More?
The whole leadership of Daleks Corporation is here.
But what exactly is Daleks Corporation?
It is where they build anything mechanical.
So how do you know that the Cybermen you fight weren't made by this Daleks as well?
No more shall be revealed, and you won't be returning to your TARDIS either.
Oh, the old girl is safe up in the room I was just in. I can run along whenever I want to.
We'll give you one chance then. Run.
Like you wouldn't fire your laser as soon as I turn my back on you. But I'm glad you approached the topic of escape first, because I'll give you that same chance. Run.
Why would we? We have outnumbered you.
Oh yes, of course, but you see, the bridge reacts to a certain command. If I hop onto my left foot, the whole of this bridge will collapse. Why do you think I never joined you on it?
Do it then, murder us.
Oh, fine, when you ask for it. And jumps and lands on his left foot. He then jumps with his left foot once. Nothing happens. Ah, yes, well, I may have miscalculated.
Just as we suspected. Goodbye, Doctor.
Maybe. The Doctor quickly puts his right foot down, then jumps and lands on his right foot. Before he starts jumping again, however, the bridge starts to collapse. It is then that Dalek Zane fires his laser. But the sudden tilt means that what was meant to kill the Doctor runs through a part of the bridge, deteriorating a part of it. What the laser hit isn't seen, for a huge discharge then rocks the whole building. Ah, that did the trick. What happens then is that the bridge completely collapses and the Daleks fall into a void that is created. They then disappear. The Doctor, upon realizing this, turns tail and quickly scarpers. Another explosion rocks the building. The Doctor runs up the stairs and quickly dashes to his TARDIS, which sets off almost immediately. The computers are then pulled into the void and the building starts to collapse. All the rubble is pulled into the void, the bricks are poured into the void, or the Daleks, while screaming, fall into the void. With everything that enters it, the void gets stronger. Soon nothing of the building is left. Citizens of the planet are pulled into the void. Doctor Who, The Star Wars Chronicles, Episode 0, Hop and Drop, star Jaspreet Singh as the Doctor, narrator, Daleks and Cybermen. And it is a one audio exclusive adapted from the CDSMEDIA website. To find out what happens next, visit cdsmedia.tk. To view or listen to the present Doctor Who Star Wars Chronicle adventures, you can do so at www.youtube.com/user/TheJazNetwork. Doctor Who The Star Wars Chronicles is a non-profit fan-based audio dramas created by Christopher Searle and Jaspreet Singh. Thanks for listening.